Well, I guess at some level I disagree with sort of the premise of your question, which I don't know that it's a bad year for Democrats. I think it's a bad year for incumbents. So I think in an anti-incumbent environment, in a district that's a D+2 district, running against someone who's been a career politician and a Washington D.C. 3-term incumbent, I like my chances. I think it's actually is a good year to run. And ultimately, I chose not to run in '06 or '08 because I wasn't in a position to do that both personally and professionally. I ran for mayor of my hometown to be mayor. We had a lot of projects that were in various stages of completion, and I wanted to see them through. And on a sort of personal level, I have 3 young kids and was not ready to be away from them for the extended period of time that both a campaign and ultimately governing would require. Well, I think people recognize that Washington, D.C. It has its challenges, that this country is faced with a lot of important issues. I've got a record as mayor of Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, of 5,000 new jobs, of $2 billion in economic investment, 6 years of balanced budgets, 4 years without a tax increase, $60 million less debt today than when I took office. The issues that are most important to folks right now are jobs, the economy, spending and deficits. And so I've got a record over the last 6 years as mayor that I'm very proud of. And it's in stark contrast to Charlie Dent's record, $5 trillion of increase of national debt in the time that Charlie's been in Washington. And frankly, it hasn't done much of anything to get this country moving forward or to bring jobs to his constituents in the 15th. I would. We've already had the Vice President of the United States, Joe Biden, in the district in April. We were the first non-incumbent in the country on the House side to have a visit from the Vice President. He's got very strong Scranton ties and Pennsylvania ties, and it was a very successful visit. The President's been in the district in Allentown back in December, was received very well when he kicked off the jobs bill, and so I would welcome President Obama in the district, and we'd be honored if he made the decision to come there. That's a great question, and one that I've thought about a bit. Not because I thought you were going to ask me, but I do think that there's some parallels between being a wrestler and seeking, being an elected official and politics in general. It's a tough game, and it requires a lot of discipline, and it requires you to push yourself in ways that perhaps you didn't think that you could. And so I feel like that has prepared me at some level to run for Congress, which is a tough job.